We'll see in just a few minutes just a few issues to do with the Seder night. The word Seder in Hebrew means order, and the Seder night is called such because it does have an order to it. The mitzvah, the two major mitzvot that we will be fulfilling on the Seder night is one, eating the matzah, something which we have dealt with previously, and the second mitzvah is v'higadata lebincha, the obligation to tell the story of Yetziat Mitzrayim. And there are a few rules with the story of Yetziat Mitzrayim. As it says, it should be in a story form, and the Haggadah does in such a way. Gemara says it should be in the way of questions and answers. That's in order to arouse our curiosity, or children's curiosity, and make sure that the story comes about and is internalized by the people around. Nonetheless, the rabbis have established the whole order for the Seder night. We'll go through a few things as the time would allow us. The first rule, or the first obligation that one has on the Seder night, in addition to the matzot and the telling of the story, is the drinking of the 4 cups of wine, the arba kosot, all which are for the sake of resembling the fact that we became b'nei chorim, we became free people, and as such, as kings and royals, we on this night drink 4 cups of wine. Women share the same obligation to drink wine on Pesach. So one should be aware that again, this obligation applies to men and women equally, to drink the 4 cups of wine. The 4 cups of wine should be drank when a person is reclining on his left side. Here there are opinions whether the reclining on the left side is essential essential for all 4 cups of wine. L'chatchila, that's clearly what we do. And do women have an obligation to recline or not? So simply speaking, the Gemara says that women are not obliged with reclining. However, the Ashkenazi custom, based on some of the Ashkenazi authorities, is that what they call important women do recline. And today, the Ashkenazi custom is, and followed by many Sephardi communities as well, is that women do recline for the drinking of the 4 cups of wine. There's the Seder plate, and well known, there are different ways of organizing the Seder plate. One should follow his family tradition, and not try to take on traditions which are not his. How much wine should one drink? So just like with other areas of halacha, there's a measurement, a minimal amount that one has to drink, and there are 2 things. One is how much the cup should contain, and the second is how much you have to drink of it. So you have to make sure that you drink a rov revi'it, the majority of a revi'it, and therefore the cup should hold at least a revi'it. Now a revi'it is translated into normally 86 mils of wine, which is not a lot. However, like with the matzot, when it comes to a Torah obligation, the amount of wine one should be drinking is nearly double, about 150 mils, which is clearly a larger cup of wine. Out of the 4 cups of wine, only 1 is a Torah obligation. The Kiddush cup of wine, that's a Torah obligation, and therefore the first cup, which is used for Kiddush as well, should contain at least 150 mils, and in such case, ideally one should drink the majority of the cup, and therefore more than half of the cup should be drank, and for the first cup it should be 150. For the rest of the cups, it can be up to over 86 mils for a cup.